Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. There is a very interesting story developing. Ruto, speaking in Nyahururu today, said he's going to reach out to the Gen Z for some talks. He made those remarks today. Hours later, Eddie Butita, who is known to be a very close Ruto ally, who has never come out to reject the finance bill, came out to reject the finance bill. Eddie Butita is this person who was with Ruto in the United States of America. It's interesting that upon Ruto saying he's going to reach out to the Gen Z who are demonstrating, hours later, Eddie Butita rejects the finance bill and is even showing some intentions of going for demonstrations on Tuesday. This is getting very interesting. Let's have a look at Eddie Butita's post because there's something we can get from that post. Eddie Butita, the pressure increases. Recently, I have faced criticism for not publicly stating my position on the Finance Bill 2024. I want to address the issue directly and share the state of affairs surrounding my recent actions. I understand the frustration and disconnect many feel with the current system. It is clear that we need a proper structure to ensure our voices are heard and represented effectively. Often, our leaders lose touch with those they represent. The result are what is happening currently. Over the years, I have shied away from making political stands, but I agree this is not a political moment. With my status, my silence is not warranted. It creases. The finance bill as it stands is not okay. I played a role and submitted my concerns and will do it again when needed because I am a citizen and a businessman. I want the best for my countrymates, family, friends, and colleagues. All said and done, it is time to publicly make my position official. I, Eddie Butita, reject Finance Bill 2024. It is time to listen. We cannot be all wrong. Haya basi, Gen Z, nitafutieni t-shirt, Kalin report kwa ofisi. And there are some indications that Eddie Butita will be present for demonstrations on Tuesday. As reported by one of his friends here, Abel Mutua, on Tuesday, we will be one soldier heavier. Karibu streets, Eddie Butita. Makosa yako si kuingia serikali. For change to happen, we need to influence from within. Hapo kwa kuchelewa kureject ndio wananchi walikubembeleza kiasi. But we are good now, tukutane Tuesday. Abel Mutua is believed to be Butita's friend and is just giving that indication that Butita will be on the streets come Tuesday to demonstrate. High-level politics being played here. I want us to put this into perspective for Kenyans to understand what's happening here. But let's first of all look on how Kenyans reacted to that post. Gabriel Oguda, just call your friend Ruto directly. Wacha kutupima akili. Anwar Sadat, Bwana, we know the script. Next, Itumbi will order you to carry a few government-friendly TikTokers to State House to meet Ruto and pretend you are talking on behalf of Gen Z. Chepseron, as a public figure, it's so prudent to align yourself with the majority citizens because they consume your content. You'll never find politicians, including Ruto, watching a Nas Toto. Be careful and tread cautiously. Dr. Kirui, you are just a government's project. It's too late. You did not make your decisions on time. We move on. You waited until the ground was hot. The train left, you have to catch up. Until then, you are one of them. Reject Finance Bill 2024. Jeanette Brenda, we are not reading all that nonsense Gwokwewe. Arthur Sakwa Ongoma, the government, let us dialogue with the youth. Eddie Butita, I played a role and submitted my concerns and will do it again when needed because I am a citizen and a businessman. Miss Rono, welcome to this unstoppable revolution, Viva. Muratha, it was not worth it to wait until it reaches to this point. Next time, read the mood. Those are some reactions upon Butita posting that. And from those reactions, it's coming out very clearly that this might be a government's plot. Yes, the government might just be trying to use Butita to divide Gen Z. Let's put all that into perspective. If you are watching us but you are not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. Let me start by saying this. As a content creator, it's always prudent to line yourself with the majority. Listen to what Kenyans on the ground are saying. Listen to the ground and do what the majority are saying, because most content creators, we depend on you. We don't depend on the government. And if you don't listen to the majority, then you are clearly going against the grain. So a good content creator, you should listen very well to the majority. A majority of Kenyans are against Ruto's government, and they are not just against it for the sake of it. Ruto has failed to deliver. He is the worst president since Kenya got its independence, and that's a fact. And most of you will agree with me on that. Ruto is the worst president Kenya has ever had. So if as a content creator, you are trying to support a government oppressing the majority, you can't go far. This is a trick by Ruto to divide Gen Z. And if at all it's a trick, it will not work because already Butita is a known William Ruto's ally. So if Ruto intends to use Butita to do his bidding, that will also fail. And even from that post, I'm seeing Butita trying to talk of a structure. Structure for what? For negotiations. Negotiations is a big no. The Gen Z has been this powerful because it's amorphous. It does not have the head nor the tail. So to compromise it becomes very, very hard. If it acquires a structure, the government will obviously infiltrate it and even thwart their plans. So if Eddie Butita has been sent by Ruto to come and interfere, to come and divide Gen Z, I don't think he's the best candidate. Already, he's a known Ruto ally. And also, if you look at some of these content creators, the likes of Oga Obina, something tells me very strongly that Obina cannot be trusted. So Kenyans should be very, very careful on some of these TikTokers and content creators. Ruto is very desperate to split the Gen Z. It's good we are exposing this early enough. So Kenyans and most of the Gen Zs, they must be very careful when they see individuals such as Oga Obina, Butita, and this one saying this other one here, this brown one, this one of Kume, Mambo Imechemuka. When they see those leaders now embracing the Reject Finance Bill 2024, they have to be very, very careful. Above all, as I conclude, chances are very high the parliamentarians will pass the finance bill come Tuesday. But should they do that, then now the slogan should be Ruto must go. And all those leaders who will support the finance bill come Tuesday, Kenya should also channel their angers on those individuals. Ruto has persecuted Kenyans for long. Kenyans cannot just tolerate him anymore. Ruto must go. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe in order not to miss our next video. And those watching us outside Kenya, for the first time, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.